So guys, today you join me from outside Dynodaze, where I'm shooting a few cars, but I'm going to have to go through a few things that these guys have. I wanted to make a separate video of the madness that is the car park, as you can see behind me, of this place. But I'm down here today in the Abarth 595, so shout out to Abarth. Thank you so much for letting me have this thing for the week. Exhaust system, air filter, a standard, Brembos, all that sort of good stuff. But this video isn't about this car as the rain starts coming in. We have a few things to show you guys. See, this, if you did not know, is a Nissan POW. It's sort of pronounced PAW, I think, but it's actually PAO, a very Japanese thing. These guys have this one, which is SR20 swapped. This has been on YouTube before, this car, and it is awaiting a refresh at the moment. But as you can see, Recaro interior, gauges, little steering wheel, awesome imported little Japanese car. I just wanted to show you guys. Quick little whip around this thing. Crazy little thing. It's sort of the same size as the Abarth. Obviously this one is a lot wider than it would be from the factory. Cage in the back and that. But a very cool car. But today is not about this car, because this is here for a refresh and all that sort of stuff. I'd love to get this on the channel at some point. But coming past the Abarth, we have this. To my knowledge, is a Mitsubishi Colt that they would have imported from Japan. So this is the Japanese version of the CZT, in theory. Couple of things to point out about these is the body kit is original from the factory, so it had all of this sort of skirt coming down, and all of this, again, to my knowledge, being completely standard on these cars, with the spoiler at the back. Something you don't see many of these on the road these days. And it looks really cool. It's sort of like a K car, but like a turbocharged version with the Japanese rear bumper there. Very cool little car. Something I just wanted to show you guys, because you don't see many of these, so a lot of people out there will appreciate it. Also, this is sort of like a Evo reminiscent bonnet bulge on the front of these. Very cool little car. The cars I want to show you guys as it spits in my face is the Colt that you will be seeing on the channel very soon. This, I'm not going to disclose too much information about this car, is K20 swapped, turbocharged Mitsubishi Colt, but there is a full video coming on this car. It is hilarious. It is absolute stupidity in a little car. Absolutely phenomenal. But we'll go down here, because the guy that owns this one has this as a daily driver, another Mitsubishi Colt. It's running about 220 brake horsepower as his daily run around. Very cool little car. Volvo wheels on that one as well, something you can interchange the BBSs from the Volvos into these Colts. Coming down here though, we have another Nissan POW. Very cool. Another thing to point out about these is the little windows that you would get in my 70s Dodge truck. Has the same sort of windows, and these actually unclip and flip up. So cool. And again, if you appreciate stuff like this, thank you for appreciating it. It's even got a little moon roof on top. Very cool little car, but something that I don't get a chance to see a lot, so I wanted to have a quick look around one of those. We have another one there as well. Very cool without the bumpers on, so it's a bit more smoothed. This one is sort of like a van with some BBSs on there. Very cool little van, flip round, pit at the back. But again, if you like this sort of content, leave a comment below. Cool little car down here at Dynodaze. I love just like little bits like this where they've just left that exposed. It's such cool design, and the whole of the inside of these are sort of like the Bakelite. Very cool. Interesting little cars that you don't see much off of. Even this one has speakers in the back, painted parcel shelf. Very cool. But this was a present to the guy that owns Dynodaze. It was a present to himself for his 40th birthday because he's always wanted one of these. This is a 1980 Mitsubishi Colt, right? Here's the thing. They've bought it. It's brown. It's got the old beige interior in there, as you can see. Nice bit of beige, bit of brown in there. It's actually a very nice little car. Very cool. Even got the AA badge front there. Wales badge on the front. Very cool. On these well, these are just the wheels that have been put on for now. Borbit wheels. But this, right, I will come back to shoot this when it's done. It's either getting a K20 or a CZT Colt engine. That is just going to be hilarious when it's done. That has to come to the channel. That is going to be insane. So once they start building this and I get a whiff that this thing is even having an engine swap, we will be back to enjoy ourselves in an old brown Colt. Very cool, very weird. I love weird stuff like that, so if you guys appreciate that sort of stuff, thank you very much. Nissan Pal there, very cool. But we'll go inside, show you guys exactly what's going on the inside, because although the Colt, the Mega Colt, is outside, there's some pretty juicy stuff inside too. So coming inside, we have the Dynodaze EG over here, and I want to go through this car because it is mega. Now you can see that the head is off it at the moment. The turbo is currently out of the car, but I want to show you guys this thing. Although it's sat here, it is mega. So it has the B18C4 engine with CPL sleeve block, has a CP pistons, Eagle rods, the Garrett GT35 that would actually be sat right there. So if you think you're on track, you just see a Gert turbocharger with the intercooler sat right next to it. Very cool. And again, this is a road going car that's actually a track car as well, and they do absolutely abuse this on track. It runs 470 brake horsepower while it's on track out of the B18C4 engine. It's insane. Just the level of work though. If we go in, I want to show you guys just this car and the level of work that's gone into it. It's just insane. And yeah, it's in bits at the moment, but this has had 2 solid seasons of being absolutely annihilated on track, and it's not let go once. It's just been absolutely trooping through every single abusive lap that has been put into this thing. But I just wanted to showcase it more than anything to you guys, because it's just the level of work that they do down here is insane. And you think all that power going through this thing, and it's just running, well, laps around other cars and just putting its power down, which is the main thing. You obviously put, you know, 400 plus brake horsepower in one of these from this B18C4 engine through the front wheels, and it can actually do its job, do some mega lap times and stuff. We were talking about Donington as well being one of his favourite tracks. and just the numbers that he was pulling out in a front wheel drive Civic, just insane. So yeah, just think of the Gert turbo in there. Jumping back into the Abarth, because it is absolutely chucking it down now. I would like to say a massive thank you to Dynodaze as they start the Civic up behind me. They have been so accommodating today. They've fed me, they've given me, it's just been so nice to meet nice people that create mad cars. So please go and follow all of their social media links, and as you can see, Pink Cars and stuff, they do some phenomenal work up here. So I will be back up here as we just had a talk with a couple of things that I want to do to certain cars that I have in the stable at the moment. But for this video, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to head home for a 4-hour journey home in the Abarth. Again, shout out Abarth UK. But I will see you guys, please like and subscribe, but I'll see you guys on the next one.